We are live. It is Lynn Bardowski, founder at Million Dollar Party Girl, with a brand new episode. I'm falling all over my words here of Social Girl Live. Tonight we are talking about mindset and momentum. And, that might be kind of a hard thing to talk about right now because we are in a very sensitive point of not just our business, our lives, our families, with what is going on in the world. And this was actually inspired by my Elite Mastermind group today. And I've invited them to come join us live because we had such an inspiring call today. It was like I felt like one big group hug. We were all putting our arms, kind of in solidarity that we're going to keep on keeping on and being positive. And, mindset is so important. There's so much out there, so much misinformation out there. And I think we really said it's kind of easy to fall into that fear trap. Yes, it is scary, but, not to let that paralyze you, to wake up every day with kind of that, that fresh, positive mindset that you need to keep going on, but also your family needs you to be. Many of you are the glue that's holding your families and your teams together. So we're going to have our elite members join us tonight. They're going to be sharing their wisdom and pouring into all of you. And as part of that, one of the ideas was a bingo game, and I've kind of reinvented it in a fun way and invited our VIP members and Facebook Party Pro students to come play along. So we're calling this Facebook Party Bingo. And this can be a really fun way to engage with your teams on, helping them learn something new during this crisis that we're all in, right? Having them go take a tutorial or, watch a replay maybe of a Facebook Live video that you did, and then come back. And we've added all the words here that relate to my Facebook Party formula. So I've already uploaded this for our VIP members and Facebook Party Pro students. We're going to play along this whole time and have commercial breaks with our elite members coming in to share some of their heartfelt wisdom for all of you. If you've been watching my Social Girl Live show over the last few weeks, my mantra during this time is to be helpful, right? And really kind of provide what people need. And what is that, right? They're looking for inspiration. We're looking for kind of distractions, right? Reasons to turn off the news. And you see that everywhere, from people, playing music that you're seeing being shared, or really reinventing ways that they are getting together. My niece's daughter turned 4 this week, and they had a birthday party parade for her. And I just thought, oh my gosh, so fun. She sat in a chair on her front lawn with her family, and all the neighbors paraded by in their cars with balloons, honking their horns. What a great way to social distance and still celebrate life's special moments. So I just thought that was such a brilliant idea. And this is kind of, a similar concept. It's like, let's get together. Let's be helpful and hopeful and share some fun and maybe reinvent the party. This literally could be a Facebook party with your products on the bottom, the problem you solve at the top. And as you are pulling products out of a box or a gift bag, and they're crossing off, making their little bingo cards as they go along, you could be sharing those value-added tips and then throwing in your Google form at the end to use as your lead funnel. So this could be a reinvented Facebook party during this time when people need that distraction. So I'm going to pull a couple of the words right now, and then we'll bring in our guest speakers to share some really inspiring ideas with you. All right, so let us know if you're here. Do you have your bingo card printed? So I uploaded this today to the files of our VIP group. That's my members only program for my mentoring group, my Facebook Party Pro students. And yes, we will have a template for you as well. So I will get it done for you. We'll add this to the course. So it says Facebook Party Pro Bingo, but think of what you can name it, your own name, based on a problem you solve. Of course, there's the free, where are we? The free box. And then at the bottom, we've added all the words that relate to the course. All right, so we're gonna pick some. You guys start crossing off. We can see Jen says she's got our bingo card ready. Yay! We're gonna take our frame down there. Hold on, bingo cards printed and filled. I love it. You guys are on it here. So let's take that away. So we have more room for you guys. Denise is saying, yes, I have it. Tracy has it. See what I'm talking about? This is such a fun way to engage your community. I literally just shared this today because it was inspired by our mastermind. That call was at 12:30, and that quickly we made a card, put it in the group, and everybody's here tonight. So literally imagine doing that with your community, and then that night you're ready to go. All right, so cross off if you have this word. The first word is authentic, and let's see if you guys can see that. I have to get away from the light. Authentic. There we go. And it's like my big hand in there. And authentic is one of the biggest secrets of my formula. It's using less marketing messages and more authentic post to build the know, like, and trust factor. That's what people connect with. The second word, actually it's two words, problem solve. Problem solve relates to your party theme or title. And you guys know, if you follow my formula, that it really is taking people down that journey of the problem you solve, which makes it easy for them to say, yes, I will take it all, right? If you solve people's problems, you will never feel like you are being salesy ever. It's all about serving others. So let us know who is already filling out their cards. And then we have VIP group. And of course, many of you have a VIP group, right? And that is really where all the magic happens, where you build your community. And I will tell you, the first person to get bingo is winning my Facebook Party Pro course. That is a full-on course, over 30 tutorials in there, step by step, to help you guys rock your parties. It's got principles and all kinds of fun stuff. All right, you might say GIF or GIF. It could go either way, right? And that's about using more video content. We know that video gets bigger reach in the news feed, and a GIF or a GIF is a video. That counts. So more fun, more interactive. People love to communicate with GIFs. And it's also a way for you and your party guests to show off your personality. Like, talk about just total LOL, right? How many times have you like searched for a GIF and you found the perfect one and you're just like laughing at your phone? Hand in the air if that's you. Denise is saying, do we put the words? Yes. Explain how to fill out the card. Oh my goodness. So at the bottom here, it says, pick words from the list below to write in each box. So if you guys have ever been to a bridal shower or a baby shower, you've played a bingo game like this. So for example, one box could be Google Forms, one could be GIF, one could be VIP group. So here's the list and you randomly put them in the box. So, all right, we're gonna, Felicia says she has one more to go for one row. Oh my gosh, right? So people can get bingo pretty quickly, but let's look, a little learning opportunity. What am I doing here? So we're not just playing bingo, but as I'm pulling things out, I am sharing some knowledge, right? I am creating the desire for you guys to want to learn this information and providing a training opportunity at the same time. So what a fun way to help your teams learn, and what a fun way to engage and connect with your party guests. All right, so let's bring in our guest speakers. I know you guys are on the edge of your seat because Felicia only needs one more. We're gonna have a commercial break to help you guys catch up for anybody that did not have a chance to complete their card yet. And again, if you're a VIP member, you can find it in the files in our VIP group. All right, let's bring in our special guests here tonight. Here they come in. And let's see if we can get everybody here together, because we decided after our mastermind today that we needed a virtual happy hour as well. So I'm like, you guys stick around and we will do that. We will make that happen tonight. So hey, everybody. Thank you guys for joining in. Let's get all your names on screen there. There we go. All right. So we are taking a commercial break from our bingo game. And that was one of the big ideas today. So I was like, oh my gosh, this would be such a fun way to do a party and kind of reinvent it. And you all had such great words of wisdom today. So I'm going to toss it over to each of you to share. We'll be talking again about mindset and momentum. So Janine, what are your words of advice for everybody during this difficult time that we're all in?
Yeah, so right now things are strange in the world, and I think I've noticed it's easy for myself and my team and my customers and everyone in my world to be discouraged. But I think one thing you can do is to focus on starting with you and being that beacon of light. One thing that helps me is using some different positive mantras. So I love following Lynn and following Dana Wild. And your mindset definitely matters most. So for me, even one thing right now is in the morning, I'm still trying to stick to a morning routine where I am keeping it simple and healthy and filling my brain with all the good stuff. I know somebody had mentioned to not reading too much social media right now or too much news, and that's been helping me as well.
So unplug. Right? We're inundated. It's like our brains are exploding. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Janine. I appreciate you. All right, Jillian, for some reason, we're losing your camera there. I'm going to pop you down and then bring you back in, and we can see if we can fix that. We saw you for a second there, so we'll try again. All right, how about you, Judy? I know you said, and actually, I should really give you guys a chance to tell everybody what business you're in. So we'll circle back to you, Janine. So Judy, tell everybody, who you are and what you do and how this is affecting your business.
So I'm with Norwex. I've been with Norwex for 10 years, and I just really see our situation as an opportunity. I think it's really important that we stay positive and focused on what we can do. I see it as an opportunity to share with people. And really to be an encouragement. And I think it's really important that we not let fear take over. There seems to be, and I see in some in social media, I think it's really wise what Janine said to stay away from social media. I watch the news once in the morning for about 15 minutes, and that's all I need for the day. And then I don't let fear grip me. Just trying to stay in reality. For my personal business, we are still going strong. I'm really working hard with my team to keep them encouraged. And I would say that now, maybe your party calendar isn't where you want it to be, or things are just dropping off and it can be really discouraging. But I would really use this time to connect with people. Our relationship is such our business is such relationship based. And I think it's just such a good opportunity. We don't always have time to do those follow-up calls or, to be reaching out to our customers and our team. Use this time to do that and just consider that as a way to care for people. And since we're kind of socially isolated now, a phone call might actually be welcome. You know, they can actually hear somebody else's voice on the other end. So that's really what I'm encouraging my team to do, and reach out to them and just see how they're doing with their products. Whatever company you have, even if you can't fulfill any orders for them now, it's not what we're looking for. We're just looking to make sure that they are okay.
Yeah. Be that source, be that source of inspiration or entertainment. Yes. That can, you can be the glue, right? That's what people are looking for. You can be the glue that can kind of hold people together.
Exactly. And I'd say for leaders, if you're not using StreamYard yet, you should be. It is fantastic. And my team, my leaders, we decided to do a Friday afternoon happy hour tomorrow afternoon or Friday afternoon on my team page. And so we can just do what we're doing right here. And that was part of the inspiration I got from the Elite Mastermind also. So I'm super excited about that. And so are my leaders. So anytime we can add some more excitement, especially now, right, when things are so uncertain, it's a good thing.
Yeah, I'm actually doing a virtual happy hour with my book club tomorrow night. We're calling it the virtual wine club, not instead of the book club. It's the wine club. And Judy, I know I mentioned the bingo idea to you. So how are you going to use this? Are you going to use this as like a Facebook party idea?
I think I'm going to start my VIP group. You know, we just did a local mega party that was a bingo party. And that was just a few weeks ago, and that was wildly successful. And so I think I'm going to start with this in my VIP group. And then this definitely could be a Facebook party, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how fun.
And so a local, so that was in person.
Yes, it was in person. Yes, it was so much fun. It was the first time we'd done it, and it was very well attended. And I mean, it was just, there's a lot of work to put together, but it was definitely worth it.
Yeah, and that's kind of what gave me the idea, because I used to do this all the time with my local team here. We would have bingo nights, and we would have, the names of products in the boxes, and we would show the product and they would cross it off. And I'm like, why can't we do that virtually, right?
And it was so fun because those ladies got competitive.
Yeah.
And they're standing up and they're like, okay. It was awesome.
It's super fun. And we're actually seeing it in the comments already. People are like, I only need one more. I've got that one. So just because it's virtual does not mean it can't be as entertaining and as fun. And Janine, let's circle back to you before I forget. So tell everybody who you are. We'll make sure we put everybody's social sites, and we'll tag you guys so people can connect with you too.
Yep. So I am with H2O at Home. So we are also a toxin-free home care company, and I'm in Alaska right now, buried in snow. So just making the most of it.
And I think these ladies are a great testament to we do not have any competition in this world, right? That we are all here for each other. We are women helping women. And, most people would think, well, gosh, why would, somebody be from competing companies in the same mastermind? But there is no,
no competing.
No competing, right?
Better together. We're better together.
Exactly.
We are better together. All right, let's try to get Jillian here. There we are. Now I see you, Jillian. We're having a little background noise, but we'll work it through.
Oh.
All right. Okay, how about you, Jen? We'll put you in the hot seat. Jennifer Trevarthen, tell everybody who you are, what you do.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Jen Trevarthen. I am with a company called Ruby Ribbon, and I live in Illinois. And I've been doing in the industry for about 11 years, with this company for about 5, a little over 5.
And Jen, what is your words of wisdom for today?
I think for me, same thing. I think I was the one that said, social media, I can get down that rabbit hole. I don't try to look at it often. One of the things for me is my teams, and I think for me, my customers, my teams, that's my girl time. It always has been. I consider my teams my sisters. I don't have any sisters. I have a brother. My sisters, and it's important to me to know they're scattered across the country. I want to know that everybody's okay. And so I really thought about, what do I like to see on social media? if I had a Facebook group, all the groups that I belong to, what do I want? Do I want somebody selling me stuff all the time? No. Do I want to see the news? Would I tune into that? No. I want to know, I want the girl time. That's what this whole business is about for me. So one of the things that I did right away was organize some coffee chats to get together, and I'm doing them every single week with my teams that we can log in through Zoom and just see each other's faces and connect. And I think across the board, everybody said, let's do this again. It was wonderful. There was no agenda. It was just to check in and make sure everybody's okay. And I'll be doing some of the wine and cocktail hour in my VIP, my customer group, and things like that. So it's just, I think, thank goodness that I learned how to do all this stuff like kind of virtually, and I know how to go live, and I use StreamYard. It's an amazing platform. And that way I feel like I get that girl time and can see their faces.
And I love that idea, your coffee chat, just a reason to stay connected and build that community. And I think sometimes we can overthink it, like that there needs to be an agenda, and there doesn't need to be an agenda. People just want to connect and talk. And we were talking about this bingo idea. So tell us how you are going to reinvent it for yourself.
I already did. I'm like, ding. Okay. So I'm doing it as a Facebook party. I probably will run it my VIP group, but I want a different kind of party right now. And again, it kind of goes along with what I said about what would I tune into? If somebody invited me to a party right now, would I go? What's different about it? Is it the same old thing? If somebody says, hey, you want to play bingo? I am in. Bring a glass of wine. I'm all in. And so, I'm all about comfortable. We have comfortable products, comfortable garments. And so mine's called Live and La Vida Comfy. And I'm going to wheel in a suitcase and pull the items out and talk about them, the same exact items that I would talk about in a party. And I, include everything that we would include. So I'm excited. I'm excited about it. I'm all about dialing up the fun.
Yes, right. You'll have to come back and tell us. And are you going to use a Google form as your lead funnel at the end of that, like a prize drawing?
You know it. I'm going to use a Google form and also Project Broadcast too. Incorporate both.
Excellent. Is that how you'll send the bingo card via Project Broadcast? For
sure. That way I, get the information. They can become a VIP in my customer group. They can join my birthday club, all of those fun things with that. So
all the things, as we say. All right. I'm going to pick a couple more words, and then we've got more inspiration from Jillian and from Felicia. So make sure you guys stay to the end. Remember, the first person to get bingo gets my Facebook Party Pro course. It's a $247 course. I do have a $100 off special for members. Anybody watching tonight, if you guys message me, I will make sure whether you're a member or not, it's, we're here to serve you. I'll make sure you get that same members pricing. So just shoot me a message and we will take care of you. Okay, we've got more bingo card time. I'm going to go full screen here so you guys can see. Okay, so it says, let's play. So let's do it. Next up is 2 words that should be in one box. That is lead magnet. That's part of my secret sauce, is using a lead magnet early on in the party to get people to text you to get something of value. So let us know if that does it for you. Does anybody have bingo yet? So make sure you guys we do. It looks like Christina was first there. Yay! Yay! And Kim was right behind her. I think that means we have a tie. So I might have to give 2 courses away. You guys were like seconds apart. So we'll make sure we take care of both of you. If you already have it, we can gift it to a team member, or even you can use that as a fun bonus to sign up your brand new next consultant. Let them know they'll be getting my Facebook Party course for free. So we're going to give you both one. That's an easy thing that we can do. Yay! Congratulations, you guys. All right. I hope that was just like you know, short and sweet, but just to kind of model for you how you could be doing that with your teams and with your customers. All right, so next up we have Felicia. Hey, Felicia.
Hi there.
How are you? How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling really good. I'm really liking the Zoom chat, this whole streaming thing. I think we'll have to start that with our team. So I'm really enjoying this. Thank you. If you guys have ever considered doing a mastermind class with Lynn, do not hesitate. I mean, I don't know what I'd be doing or be thinking or where I am if I didn't have this group of amazing ladies support. The last, has it been 11 months?
Mm-hmm. We have
it's just
all been, we've been together for almost a year.
It's just been tremendous. Every time I hit a low, it just seems like, oh my goodness, the inspiration comes, the support comes, and the virtual hug today was just incredible. So do not hesitate. If you guys have any questions about this program, reach out to any one of us.
Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for that plug.
I plug what I believe in. So,
and that was kind of what we were talking about. That was actually one of your tips today, that we share other people's stuff all the time. But when it comes to our stuff, we feel a little guilty, right? So can you share a little bit of insight about that? Because you had some great words of wisdom.
So my name is Felicia and I am with Norwex as well, just like my colleague Judy. And so I think one of the things that we get stumbled upon is really our mindset. That was a huge lesson I had to learn over and over again in 2019. And I stumbled across this two nights ago. Yes, it was 2 nights ago. And basically, you know, our business has been doing really well, and you know, people are looking for ways to keep the house clean in a non-chemical way. And but all of a sudden I start hearing things like, well, I can't order because my husband just lost his job. And then, you know, people being very nasty, saying, you know, how could you? And then so it just makes me kind of, when I want to serve and offer something, it made me have a self-check. But it was really my limiting mindset belief, say, oh, what if I'm overstepping? Am I being overly sensitive? Am I just, you know, all these things that just are normally excuses I see in others, I start seeing in me. And I start getting into this negative things that, oh, maybe I shouldn't, and, you know, just kind of back out, maybe wait for the right time. But at the end of the day, I knew it was the fear of people. That's got to name it, right? When you name your fear, it actually loses its hold on you. And then a really good friend of mine just said, you know, these are the set of questions I go through as I reflect, and to check my heart, to see where I'm at, to see if you know, if I would I be sharing this still like the other days of the year? A couple of other things is, you know, what is my true motivation of sharing, not to share? So for me, not to share was that fear of what other people would think, or what they would construe my actions to be. And if I wasn't a consultant with Norwex, and not making money in this, would I share anyways? Absolutely. I just shared Lynn's mastermind class, right? You guys got to do it. And, you know, things like that. But ultimately, it's like, you know, what is speaking louder in my life? Is it the spirit of fear, or is it the truth and the facts that I'm offering? And it's my heart truly to bless people. And at the end of the day, if I'm not making money now to support my family, how am I supposed to spend the money that we do need to support my family and to, you know, support this economy? So all these type of questions just really help me to kind of like, okay, reset, say, oh my goodness, you know, check your heart, check your mind, see where you're at, and then just reset and just get back to what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be serving others.
I love those questions. We were all writing them down, and I think they really can speak to really everybody. We've all, and I've said to you guys, I've even, you know, had some of those thoughts myself with things that I've been, you know, ready to roll out and launch. And it's like, well, do I still launch it? Maybe I should wait, you know? So we're all going through it. We're all going through it together. All right. Thank you, Felicia.
Pleasure.
And Jillian, how are you?
Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I've had my third device and I can finally hear everybody and have this rolling. I'm good.
Jillian, tell everybody a little bit about yourself. Where you're
Yeah.
from, what you do.
So I am a senior director with H2O at Home. I'm with the same company Janine is with, sharing all natural cleaning and personal care products. And I live in Flagstaff, Arizona. So a couple of my thoughts as, you know, the last 2 weeks have just been totally bizarre and just a new experience for everybody. And we're all acting day to day and pivoting. Like pivot is the word. Pivot, pivot, pivot. I feel like I will say, okay, like I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and I'm like, a new curveball comes my way with everything that's happening. So I think pivot is really important. And with that, I'm really trying to focus on the things that I do have control over, because a lot of this we don't have any control over. But so I'm focusing on what I do. Like I can wake up every morning and write gratitudes to set my mind in the right place. I can move my body each day. I can block time in my day to work my business with a power hour. I know a lot of us are homeschooling, working full-time jobs while we're also working our side hustle or whatever your life looks like. But some of the ways that you can make time for your business, whether it is a power 15 minutes every day or a power hour, just focus on what you do have control over. And part of that is also filling your own cup first, and taking those moments. And in line with that, I'm really trying to work on throwing encouragement and positivity out there, whether it is in my personal customer group or business page, whether it's in my team group or my org group, just giving them ways to smile, posting a song that's encouraging. Like the song I posted today was Bob Marley's Everything's Gonna Be All Right. I think that's what it is. Or I posted the Justin Timberlake song from Trolls. Like sometimes you just got to stand up and dance and take a 5-minute breather and focus on the fun and put a smile on your face. So whether it's something funny, whether it's playing a game, just getting that positivity out in the world to counterbalance everything else that's happening in social media. Part of my message to people I chat with is also that I will not act out of fear, which is Felicia just commented on that, but we need to, act with love and kindness. And in the same vein, know that everybody else's actions right now are somewhat abnormal. So assume positive intent with everything that's happening. People are feeling new levels of stress. And no matter what happens, like whether they don't return your call or I don't know what the situation is, but just assume positive intent because we're all in a very unique place. And I know Judy totally focused on connection, but what we all need right now is connection. So whether it is a handwritten thank you note to some of your VIP hosts or team members, whether it is, picking up the phone and calling or just shooting a text or a Marco Polo to say, hey, I've got a girl on my team who I know works in the hospital. And I sent her a text the other day that just said, hey, I'm thinking about you. It had nothing to do with what are you doing in your business right now? It said, I'm just thinking about you and thinking about your family and wanted to know I'm praying for you. So every connection you make and every relationship that you build right now is going to come back threefold when all of this is over in growing your business. Because I know a lot of some businesses are growing right now. Some are kind of holding steady and some are feeling a decline. But know that every relationship you build in a relationship business is going to come back when this is all over with. So that is the best we can do. And we're all adjusting to a new normal. We're all trying new things. Just remember to give yourself grace during this time. And that we're better together and we're all together getting through this. So.
Great words of wisdom, everybody. You really all inspire me and I appreciate you all. I mean, literally we had no plans to do this tonight. So everybody just, rallied here to show up for all of you. And I was so inspired by the call today. And I just thought, we need to get this message out there and look for ways that we can pivot and reinvent and be that source of fun, inspiration, happy hour, wind down, whatever it is that people are really longing for right now. And I think, Jillian, when we wrapped up the call today, one of the things that you said that really I felt was so true is that, the silver lining in all of this is that we are getting more connected with our family, right? With people My daughter told me she stood outside 6 feet apart and talked to her neighbor for 30 minutes for the first time.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, my other daughter met her neighbors in the cul-de-sac 6 feet apart, all the moms with like a solo cup of red wine just to stay connected. Like people are meeting their neighbors, right? They're
So I have a quick
out.
story, but I had a customer order on my website on Monday, and it's a customer who has ordered a few times, but I've never actually talked to. And I was on the phone with another customer. She left a message and she said, "Hey, I'm in the middle of placing an order. I just wanted to call you. I don't think we've ever even talked on the phone before, but just, I just wanted to talk to somebody." And it was a message, but I called her back, even though the order already went through. I gave her a call. Leave, please. I gave her a call and I said, "Hey, I got your message. Hi, thanks so much for connecting." And those 10 or 15 minute chats just mean so much to everybody, because you don't know. Some people are quarantined at home by themselves,
Right.
or sick of talking to their husband and they need to talk to somebody else for a little while.
Right.
But it's just so important.
You never know whose life you're going to touch, who needs that connection at that moment. So, never doubt that power that you have to light up somebody's life.
For sure.
Not to sound cliche-ish, but it's true. It's true. Thank you guys for coming tonight. Erin is chiming in that she said her VIP group loves bingo, but she pre-fills the card and they pick 5 products. Also, awesome idea. I will tell you, there is a little strategy here. The more people are involved in the process, the more they're an active participant. And so in having people fill in the boxes themselves and writing down, this is a learning opportunity, right? Everything at the bottom of this card is all part of my Facebook party formula. So it's helping them, learn at the same, Google Forms, I need to be doing that. Video, live video, lead magnet. So that by them writing it, they're also learning it. And that's also true when they're filling in the names of your products. Like, oh yeah, I do need that product that I just wrote down. So there's a little psychology to that as well.
It could
I
double
have
up
a multi-host
list.
party on April 1st. I'm going to do this.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
I said it doubles as their wish list too if it's all products, because they've got the list of your products right there. They could just circle the things they definitely want.
Right? Oh my gosh. Let's ding, 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 ding that one. There we go. Somebody just said that wish list bingo. I love it. See, we're building on this whole concept. Thank you guys. Thanks for sharing your ideas. If you know somebody in our industry that needs to hear this message, feel free to share this. This would also be fun to do a watch party in your team. Another way that you can stay engaged and connected. And I just discovered that when you do a watch party, well, you guys might or might not have known this, both on mobile and desktop in your group, you can actually go live during the watch party. So you could play this video, stop it, pause it, and be like, "Hey everybody, what did you think of that bingo idea?" And be talking to people, and then even rewind and fast forward. It's pretty fun. So we'll make sure we have you guys all tagged. Reach out to Jillian and Janine and Judy, Felicia, Jen, and thank them for sharing their time and their wisdom with all of us tonight. We appreciate you guys. We will be back here every Wednesday night. I'll be back at least at 9:00 to help you guys keep on keeping on during this difficult time in our business. Just one day at a time. I think that's the best way to kind of not get overwhelmed. Just take it one day at a time.
And persevere.
And persevere. Absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Bye.